So everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today I want to talk about Charlie Coyle making his NHL debut last night against the Phoenix Coyotes out there in the desert of Arizona. Played a very sound and effective game. I liked it. I thought he was a good two-way player. Had some, you can see the nerves and jitters they have. That's part of the course. You're making your NHL debut. I thought he had a few great chances. That one shot on Mike Smith was very good. I thought he passed up a pretty good look at the net, passing off to Cohen, but that's going to happen. I thought the coaching staff demonstrated a lot of confidence in him by playing him on the second line, playing him consistent. I mean, they only had 2 power plays the whole game. Phoenix is a pretty disciplined team, but he played second power play unit minutes. He was great. I think there's some things you got to work on. I felt bad. His family's supposed to fly out to Phoenix, but there was a snowstorm in Boston. Now, not being in Boston when it's 70 degrees outside of Florida, my dad was complaining about the snow, and I guess that kept them grounded. So, it's too bad. But hopefully they get a chance to see him play against Vancouver in Mini on Thursday night. I hope he gives Roberto Luongo a nice snowstorm, a nice snow dust. And I'd like to talk about snow, but I thought he's earned a spot. For the foreseeable future. I mean, I'm not saying this is going to be. He's going to be up forever and 500 goals, but I think he's a really sound and effective player. To see that out of a 20-year-old kid is rare, and I thought he was, you can see the nerves were there, obviously, but I think, put it this way, he was 63 last night. I don't think he'll be wearing 63 for too much longer. I think he'll be in a nice number 3 jersey in due time. He could still go back to Houston this year. I think that's a realistic possibility, but I think, getting his feet wet, getting out playing for a few games, and I think Minnesota's got some great. They brought in Suter and Parisi through free agency, but they still get some very talented players in the minors besides Coyle. I mean, you look at Boehmer, who's struggling. Zucker's playing very well. I got to see Zucker at the end of last year, and obviously Granlund. I thought Granlund was pretty good too. I thought playing him on the fourth line was smart, keep the pressure off him. I'd play him more on the wing. The thing with Granlund is, and I don't mean to get too sidetracked, is it's like a Darren Sproles in football. You want to just get him the ball in space and not let him worry about anything else, pass block and all that stuff. I think it's the same thing with Granlund. You want to get him the puck in a position where he can make a move, where he can showcase his offensive creativity, and I think the best thing to do that for him is on the wing. I don't know why. If you saw my preview, Minnesota over the summer, I said he should be playing the wing. He's been playing very well in Houston, obviously, playing outstanding in Houston, I should say. But, the shorter ice surface, smaller ice surface, in the NHL, as opposed to playing in Finland, but I think he'll be a great player in due time. But I think the coaching staff got to find a more effective way at getting Granlund the puck in positions where he can make a move. But Charlie's actually the opposite. He's more of a straight ahead. He made a great play on the pass behind him. That really stood out. Like I said, I think Massachusetts is going to have another great player in the NHL for a long number of years. So anyway, great to see that last night. I can't wait to watch it. The best thing having the NHL package is being able to watch talented young players. Not just because he's from Massachusetts, but being one of the most talented prospects in hockey. Getting to see him, getting to see fellow 2010 draft alum Vladimir Tarasenko. Guys like that every night is awesome. So little plug for the NHL. Okay, NHL Center Ice. Anyway, that's like this episode of the Power Play with CJ, recapping Charlie Coyle's first game in the NHL. See 2 more episodes throughout the season and beyond. And it was a 2-1 Phoenix win for you guys, keeping score at home. Anyway, later, guys.